yellow. Start of day 4 workout footage, training footage. So tired. I had my pre-workout meal. You checked out the vlog. Chicken, squid, and asparagus. Gonna go crush some green beans when I get home and finish that squid up. Man, the way I prepared it is just terrible today. It tastes just straight up like eating raw oceany squid. I don't know. The flavor's not masked at all. It's pretty yuck. Just trying to get it down though. It's good protein, really high quality, a lot of glycine. Help me recover. I just did my warm-up on the rowing machine. If you checked out training footage from day 1, it's in there. 7 days out actually, that video. But I'm so fatigued right now. I could barely row. I feel I'm like 20 or 30% energy right now. So I don't want to risk it and do any compound movements with a barbell or not even really dumbbell work today. So I'm just gonna bang out tons of machine stuff. It's my upper body day. I did biceps yesterday, which I haven't really hit in a long time. Got a really great pump. Check out day 5 footage. Pretty nasty. Sick pump. So triceps are actually fatigued. I did 1 set at the end of the day, but overall body is struggling right now. I don't think I recovered at all from yesterday's workout. So just gonna do, I did a little bit of back yesterday. I'm gonna do vertical pulls for back, trying to hit a little bit lat width, hit my teres major with some straight bar pull downs. I'm gonna probably do some wide grip lat pull downs, maybe a couple of the row machines over here. Got a ton of hamstring stuff. And I think I'll do some seated barbell shoulder press. I don't think my core can maintain any stability right now, so just some seated work would be good. Maybe some hamstring shoulder press, and then finish off with some nice chest pump. And then 45 minutes of cardio. It is 9:15. Ideally, I can finish at 12. And all right, let's start that workout. Day 4. 4 days out and counting. You can tell I'm tired. All right, but I'm going. Keep on going strong. So as I mentioned, my back was still pretty sore. Overall, my whole body was pretty sore. So doing something like lat pull downs is fantastic for decompression and just getting a good stretch throughout the lats. Now if I was doing something like a horizontal pull in a row, I might have gotten a little bit more tight in the back, and I don't think I would have really recovered from that as much. So going for the lat pull downs. Now let's check out the form. My main technique cue that I like to say is that I like to put my elbows in my back pockets. That's a tip a buddy gave me of mine for my deadlifts, but it works really great as well for a lat pull down cue. Now the cue that I also like is that you want to drive through your elbows. You want to be pulling down with your elbows and just forget about your hands. It's not really about your hands pulling the movement. It's really about your femurs driving back and down. That's what the lats are doing. Your hands and forearms are irrelevant in this situation, except for the grip width, which can change slightly the angle that you're pulling. So as you can see, I'm also trying to keep tension on the lats by not going up all the way, and also stretching for about 10 to 15 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds sometimes in between sets for a serious pump. Just finished up lat pull downs and feeling pretty wide, as you can see. Banged out. Let's go check what I banged out. I don't remember the rep. The weights started at 13 and made it up to 28.5. So feeling pretty good, and back's feeling pretty wide, as you can see. I'm about to do a superset with straight bar push down, hit my teres major, teres minor, and then do a pullover, hit my serratus, like a nice bi-tri set. So let's get started on that. for the width game. I picked these up not too long ago from a buddy. He was banging some reps out. I thought I'd give it a try. And I got such a nasty serratus pump. I knew I had to add it in to every back day from then on out. And the pump was so good, it looked like someone was grabbing me around from the back of my lats, because my serratus looked like fingers just reaching around. What? Crazy. Anyways, I really like this with easy bar. It puts my arms in a better position. I'm here doing it with a straight bar, but generally like easy bar. Sometimes people do it with dumbbells as well. That's also a great movement. I find that it hits my triceps a little more though. And one thing I'd like to mention as a tip is to keep your back angle the same throughout the whole movement. And it's especially hard when your shoulders and arms are overhead. You'll tend to find that your thoracic starts wanting to arch up a lot. The more you maintain stability in whatever position you're in from the get-go, the more tension you'll be able to put on your serratus and less on your triceps. So that is a main thing you want to focus on when you're doing this, keeping arm angle the same throughout as well. Now, a great thing to superset that with is, as you've seen in a previous video, straight bar pushdowns. You want to keep your arms straight as possible, nice solid neutral back angle, and you're pressing down, and at the bottom you almost want to push into your thighs to get even more engagement if you can. And the reason to superset these is if you imagine doing a dumbbell fly with a cable crossover. The dumbbell fly, once you come up to the top of the position, let's say you're flat benching, then your arms are perpendicular to the floor. You're losing all the tension from the dumbbell once it's directly over you. The reason you would superset that with a cable crossover is because you can shorten your pec even more and get an even stronger contraction with the crossover and the cable. Now that's the same thing with this. Now let's imagine that the easy bar pullover, that would be your dumbbell fly, and this right here would be your cable crossover, getting a further range of motion down towards the bottom, a stronger, shorter contraction of the teres group, and serratus from the top, and serratus as well on the easy bar pullover. And from doing both of these, you'll get a nasty taper. Definitely full pump right under the armpits. It's fantastic. I think that pumped worked pretty well. Let's check from the back. Yep, looks pretty good to me. I don't generally use this machine, so the contractions on this are not that strong for me. I was doing it because I was staying off of compounds for that month prior to alleviate some tension and joint pain I was having being so low body fat. It was just a struggle to do any benching or squats or deadlifts were pretty much impossible. So going over to the machines, I wanted to try something a little bit different. I had been doing free weights and cables. That's my go-to. That's my bread and butter. And machines are just icing on the cake. So something like this, I really haven't dialed in. I'm sure if I played around with the seat height and different angles and method of pulling and the angle that I'm leaning forward and whatnot or backwards, I could probably get some really nasty contractions off this hammer strength. I just didn't play around with it very much. I probably have only used it maybe about 5 or 6 times, but I think in the next couple weeks I might try it out again into my routine to switch things up. It's always good to try some new stimulation and use that while I still have the opportunity. The reason I chose this gym was for those machines. I was just stoked to have all that hammer strength on hand, so better use it up while I got the chance. Machine workout is going decent right now. I guess you can tell I am not as fatigued as I was a little while ago. Got a second wind. About to finish up back then work on chest for a little while, and then a little bit of shoulders and cardio. Cardio 45 minutes. Feeling pretty good. It's been about an hour so far. It's about 10:15, so 11:15 chest, maybe 20 minutes shoulders, and then 45 minutes cardio. Should be out of here by 12. Looking good, on time, on point. If I had someone else film me, I'd get some nasty angles for you guys. But it is what it is. Shreds were on point. Shoulder shreds, man, I lean up real fast up top. My shoulders start coming in first. Chest is there pretty quickly. Abs start coming in around 13-14%. I can still see abs. So external obliques though, on the other hand, that doesn't start showing up till around 10%, at least fairly well. Around 8%. I'm pretty shredded completely up top. Chest striations, shoulder striations are outrageous. Down to 6%, my upper body is completely shred. Like completely to the bone, dry, totally shredded, D-scan all over. But my legs still haven't ever come in super tight. I got them tighter than they ever have been before this time around, but still nothing like you see on some pro natural bodybuilders, which is the goal eventually. So I gotta start working this upcoming year on legs, gotta blow up my vastus lateralis, and definitely need to work on that definition. And that's all, folks. We're back. Time to hit chest.